Now let's move on to the onTick function. In onTick, we need to define two arrays without specifying their size, so we leave this space blank. To define the arrays, we need to specify their type. They are doubles, because all the numbers with decimals that we read from the indicators are of type double. We can name them as we like. I called them RSI1 and MA to indicate the RSI and the moving average. Two empty square brackets, because I don't know how many values I'll want to store in them, so I leave it empty, and a semicolon. After I've defined the two arrays where I'll store the numbers related to the indicators, so the indicator values, I use the copy buffer function. What do I need to pass to copy buffer? I need to pass the handle. Thank you. So we have the handle for the RSI, the handle for the MA, and then I decide which value to save from the RSI. In this case, the RSI has only one value as an indicator, so I put the main line, or I could also put a 1 here. In some cases, when I have an indicator with 2, 3, 4, or 5 parameters, maybe I don't need all of them. For example, I'm thinking of Bollinger Bands, which already have two values, the lower band and the upper band. In my copy buffer, I pick one band, so I say value 1 because it's the first band. If I want the other band, maybe I say value 2. If I have an indicator with 3 lines, I also say value 3 if I need it, or I don't save it. It depends on what I need. After that, I have this one. This tells me that I start one candle back from the last one to save the values, because in this case, I'm not interested in saving the value of the RSI and the candle that's currently forming. I want to know the RSI of closed candles because that's usually how it's done. If, on the other hand, you want to save the value of the candle that's still forming, you should set this to 0. What does this 2 represent? This 2 represents the number of RSI values we want to save. If I set it to 2, I will save 2 values, meaning the last closed candle and the previous candle. If I set it to 10, I will save 10 candles, so I will have 10 values in the array with all 10 candles, starting from the one that is information 10 candles back. RSI. This tells us where we are going to save the values. By using RSI, we are saving them in this array that we created here. The same goes for the moving average. So we have the handle for the average, the main line, because the average is also a single value, 1, so we don't take the last information candle. In this case, for example, I set it to 3 values because I want to save 3 values of the average and the array where I saved them. So that's it.